Welcome back to the Morning News on Fox Carolina. The rain really coming down Tiger Boulevard in Clemson. You can see some of the cars rushing by. Definitely take it slow on the roads. You don't want to be in a spot to hydroplane or anything like that. Watch out for ponding and just make sure to take your time. Chris is watching the mess of the roadways out there right now, but as you can see, the rain falling here in Clemson really is how it's looking everywhere, Nicole, as you're watching that forecast for us. The heavy downpours have arrived. It's just the start because we're expecting to see this all day, and that's going to bring some flood concerns.
It is. It absolutely is. And here's the thing, Ted. Right now, there are several areas of our region that are saying, hey, this is like a pretty normal rain. What's the big deal, right? But it's just beginning, and only a few counties have started to see the real downpours. So we're just at the beginning of this. The morning commute, you get to 7:30, 8 o'clock, even 9 o'clock if you head in a little later. It's just going to keep getting worse. So we do have a flash flood watch that goes into effect starting at 8 a.m. It's for the upstate, Northeast Georgia, and the southern mountains. This starts at 8 o'clock and lasts until 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. And as we continue to watch what is now Tropical Depression Sally, the storm is expected to continue weakening. But it really, when we talk about weakening, we're talking about the wind. The wind was at 105 miles per hour at landfall yesterday. Now it's down to 30 miles per hour. But the forward speed has also started to pick up a little bit, which means good news for us. This is a one-day event. Now, through this afternoon, maybe early evening, but then it's out, and we should improve significantly in the days ahead. The storm's track has it continually weakening, but heading straight for the Midlands and then into North Carolina. When a storm system like this gets this close to the Carolinas and really in our area, we do watch for tornado threats. It should be a relatively low threat, and it's more for the Midlands than for us. But if you're down toward Abbeville, Greenwood, Newberry County, even toward Lawrence County, you have to watch out that any storms that pop up at the end of the day today could bring a very low risk, but still a possible tornado. So we're watching that closely for you, and we'll of course let you know at any moment if something like that pops up. Really though, looking at widespread flood concerns from the southern mountains through the upstate and Northeast Georgia, 3 to 5 inches of rain are expected. It decreases the farther north you go, so the flood threat does decrease as well. But anywhere shaded in orange, almost expected to see at least some flooding today. Rain amounts just since midnight are upwards of a ½ inch already. Greenville, Anderson, Clemson, all upwards of a ½ inch. Nearing a ½ inch toward Greenwood, and we're just at the beginnings of the heaviest rain. We've seen scattered showers and light rain almost all night, but now the downpours have begun. Watching Northeast Georgia, the central upstate now, Anderson County, Abbeville and Greenwood County seeing that, and some pockets of the mountains up toward Franklin and almost to Bryson City now seeing these downpours. This will continue. 7 a.m. soaked, 9 a.m. soaked, midday today still soaked. So we're at the beginning of another 6 to 8 hours of very heavy rainfall. It may finally start to taper off a bit into the afternoon. Not completely dry, but less intense. Couple downpours and thunderstorms could pop up toward the dinner hour. That's when we'll watch mainly for the severe weather threat. And then it begins to almost fully dry out by tomorrow morning. A cold front's going to come through tomorrow. That may inspire 1 or 2 last showers across the daytime, but the clouds will hold on. It may stay a bit breezy, but finally, Friday evening, that cold front clears things out. It's going to cool down significantly in time for the weekend. Temperatures right now sit in the 60s. I'm looking at the wind already picking up to 10 to even 15 miles per hour for parts of the upstate and Northeast Georgia. In the upstate today, expect the downpours and the wind. Trees have already started to fall. Highs reach just 71 degrees. North Carolina, spotty rain, heaviest though this morning, and then tapering off later in the day with a high of 67. So as we rate your day, think about it. Yesterday we were at an 8. Today is a 2. It is just a mess outside. Tomorrow it will improve, 75 with only a small chance of a shower. And then that cooler pattern happens in time for the weekend. It'll feel like fall, highs in the 60s, lows in the 40s and 50s. And that crisp, comfortable air will last all the way through the official first day of fall next week. That happens on Tuesday. It's 6:16. We want to get your riding forecast now, sponsored by Harley-Davidson of Greenville. If you are riding this weekend, it's going to look perfect. So enjoy the fact that you have this to look forward to. You'll want to bundle up a bit in the mornings. It's going to be chilly early with gorgeous afternoons. North Carolina, cold mornings again in the 40s and then the 60s with sun at the end of the day. So great riding weather both days.